Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
Fight!
Wow, and today we're cracking open a new bottle of Copper and Cask single barrel straight bourbon whiskey.
These are one of my favorites.
They're always one of my favorites. This happens to be the Late in Florida one that a couple of you guys had mentioned that if you can actually get a hold of one of these, they're actually pretty darn good. So we're going to test it out right now. Again, not trying to throw a bunch of Copper and Cask down, but I figure for those of you that can't find them, we're going to give you everyone we can find, and if you do hit any of them, so far, buy them all. I don't think we've had any that we haven't.
Titles.
Yeah, oh, no, they do. So who doesn't want to be late in Florida? So there it is. Let's get into the particulars on this one. They should
have one for every state.
Right? This comes in at a whopping 132.4 proof. This is a 7-year whiskey. We got it for $55.80. This happens to be barrel number MF754.
No.
So this is distilled out of Lawrenceburg, Indiana. It's bottled by Latitude Beverage Company out of Rumford, Rhode Island. The mash bill is 75% corn, 21% rye, 4% malted barley. This was filled in May of 2015, bottled in March of 2023, and this is a store pick for Burlington Wine and Spirits. And again,
nice.
That is a great cork pop right there. I have said this to a couple times in a couple videos. There's a couple of you guys that were worried about like certain wine and spirits people. You don't know if they have a palate. If you get anything out of Burlington, I gave you less than me for once. If you get anything out of Burlington Wine and Spirits, it's a definite buy. Like they have picked some huge store picks. I don't think there's been one.
I recommend 99% of the store picks that people do.
Most times, it's someone who has a clue. I don't think we've had any. I can't say that.
One.
Most times, they are very good. But these guys are picking some bangers. They really have been.
Well, these guys are making some bangers.
Well, in general, but I know, but we've had a ton of Burlington because Steve goes up there all the time. We've had a bunch of store picks, and I don't think we've had one store pick yet from them that wasn't very good.
Well, this was a huge nose.
It is screaming out of the glass. I'm trying to get what it is. Hold on.
There's something in the background.
Trying not to burn my nostril hairs off.
No, I wasn't. I'm not even getting it.
It's not really getting it. I was afraid at the 132, though, that it was going to burn me up.
Like a different, like wood maybe in the background.
I'm getting a different smell. It's not even straight camo yet.
No, it's almost like a holly tree. You know when you break the leaf of a holly tree, it has that different smell?
I don't know if I've actually broke a tree of a holly tree.
The leaf, they're like crisp leaves.
They kind of pointy.
Yeah, they hurt.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, so a whole different vibration from yesterday. This is your baby orgeat effect.
Hold on, it's still running on me.
No, it's drizzling even heavier. This one, wow. Whoa, that's very good.
I didn't start with a baby sip, just for the record. I went right at this one.
No,
it's coming right back at me.
I kind of did the same thing because I see the bottle in front of me.
No, I said
I'm excited anyway.
You know, because sometimes we drink at the 132 and you're like, I said, I'm going to go at it. Man, that is full bodied. I'm going to stay there. It's again, that's kind of where I'm lost for words.
It's not the pop rocky for me.
Not at all.
This is the orgeat effect because it's
1,000%.
My tongue is still pretty well numb.
Yep.
So
he's referring back to yesterday's review when we did the Sagamore.
I said that.
And I didn't know. And it came off like fireworks. This is definitely that numbing effect.
This is great for your crying baby.
Yep. This is great for a crying adult right here. This is where this works.
I got a lot of crying adults.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if this is going to help them, but I definitely know it would help a teething baby.
A couple sips of this, they're going nights. That's it. Man, that's actually very good. I'm trying to, it's different though, because
it's heavily orgeat.
I'm trying to get the flavor because it's not a deep dark caramel or anything like that.
No, it's almost
there's a total different flavor to this one.
Almost like like that the fancy cherry juice. My end
Yeah,
flavor is almost
I've
like
never
that.
done that. I know you've said that before, and
Okay, but
I know it's not maraschino. It's whatever that other one
it's just
is,
a little
and I don't know
heavier
what
and
that
thicker
is.
than
Yeah, yeah.
that.
One of you guys have mentioned it, but
That's almost like you almost kind of have like it was
that
drizzled in that wood or in that juice.
I don't get the fruit aspect of it. I'm
The
trying.
flavor, I'm saying. I didn't get the
Okay.
nose. I'm saying the end flavor kind of had that with like the oak. It was almost like the end. There is something different in the front though.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying to get. I don't know the juice that the cherry that you're talking about, so I can't even speak on that. I'm not a barfly, as they say. Where they
Wouldn't
would
matter.
get
They're
that.
very expensive anyway.
Oh, they don't put them out there.
Well, they do.
Or they do that. Yeah. So
Yeah, you're
I
going
don't
right
I
by
don't
'em.
normally get that. The maraschino ones we get, and I used to throw it on Ryan's ice cream, so that I know the flavor of in the juice. Man, this is damn good.
Oh, it is very good.
The viscosity, I just to state the obvious. I mean, you're at 132 proof. It's not lacking in proof at all. You do get that numbing effect, which is nice, but it's not. To me, I'll be curious if anyone drinks this that isn't a high proof person. You'll have to let us know. Stop looking at on whether you think it's like super hot. Steve does drink hotter now, but I'll be curious. This has such an amount of flavor that comes along with the heat. It doesn't feel hot to me. In fact, that Sagamore, although that had a ton of flavor too, that's a bad example. There's been others. I can tell you some of the bookers we've had where they've been hot to be hot. No.
It doesn't give you a huge hug here for 132.
The full-bodied statement that I
Definitely.
made is what reminds it drinks full of
100%.
flavor.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It doesn't drink like just hot. There is so much flavor and taste. Everything it touches numbs and it hears. Adheres right to your thing.
Here I'm listening to you and I haven't taken a sip because it is still there because you could chill.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty easy on this one again. This is another one that didn't disappoint.
I'm bumming it. I'm going right to an A+. I can't imagine this won't be in contention. This is one of the and again, we'll see when we put this in a blind. We're going to have to throw it in blinds and stuff, and that can always change. But I'm drinking this saying, what have we had that don't get me wrong. We just did a Russell's.
Cask.
We just did a Russell's 13. That was
that
very good.
Yes.
And it hung on. This is in contention.
Yeah, I think
will that have a little more flavor, or will this have a little more flavor? That's where the blinds come in.
That was a little while ago, actually.
It is top 10 worthy flavor coming out of this.
Agreed.
That's all.
There'll be probably one or two
may not make it.
Casks.
No, I agree.
And for this year so far,
yeah, because we've had a weak year.
I think they're all starting to pop now. It seems like I keep getting emails and this and it's whether I can get there fast enough to get there and get them. But I can go. I'm not sad. A plus.
Yeah. The finish just stays. It's not like a. Sometimes I say it stays for days. It really is. It's there for minutes after. Like you said, I can talk, and usually that clears away some of it. It's not going anywhere. I do talk a lot. It's not going anywhere. I'm just pouring a little bit more because I want to.
But it has that ultimate. This is where it's confusing because this has like a huge baby oil effect, which would throw me like to a rye.
Yeah.
And there's only 20%. Well, 21.
That's
a whole different rye than yesterday.
Steve enjoys when he comes over here because he does that to me and I make him do it back again. And it is a tricky game. That proof versus rye spice is almost impossible to pick out. And if you get good at it, you're better than me. That's all there is to it. It is a tough aspect to figure out. Am I drinking? Like I would have agreed with you yesterday where that one might even drink spicier because of the pop rocky feel. And today it engulfs you. It's like a hug by a big grandma.
Not here. It's a whole different mouthfeel. It's just
it is a whole different mouthfeel. 1,000%. I agree with that.
Or if you're smart enough to remember, well, you got a better brain.
If it wasn't the scarecrow, we would be.
I almost went there, and I was gonna leave it be, but
that's what I was going with.
Curtain.
Yeah, no, again, I will be shocked if this doesn't win whatever blind we put it in. I would be shocked. At this proof, I would be shocked if this didn't bang up against freaking George T up there. Same proof, I think. I think that's hovering around there. I do have a
it's been
100.
eons
I
since
do
we've
have
done
a
that.
130 proof one written down just for fun. It's just so hard to do them on a Sunday, but I want to factor this one into it. I think I struggled to get the last 130 proof, but I want to put this one in there. I think this one is next level
No,
good.
it's
And
it's
the only way we're
definitely
gonna
gonna
know
hold
is
its
if we
own.
put it in a blind.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's easy to do when you just crack it and you're drinking it and you're like, but
Yeah.
the true test, 'cause a couple of you guys in a couple of videos we just did, they're like,
Oh, 'cause-
really? What are you guys, idiots? You couldn't pick this? Of course you can pick this out. It tastes like, you know what? Everything is different.
Yeah.
Especially, you know what?
Try it on your own.
Some of you guys have said this, that the Florida ones were next level, and you are 100% correct. But again, single barrels are, every single barrel is different. You know what I mean?
These guys have not put out really bad.
No, what
ones.
I'm saying is that you may get a single barrel from them, and it's not. If you can get this one, I highly recommend it. At $55 for a 7-year whiskey at 132 proof, it hits every category you want.
Bing.
In every category you want. And like you say every time, if this is too hot, throw it on an ice cube, and it's going to be delicious. You know what I mean? It ain't getting watered down. You know what I mean? It's going to fight through that. This carries a lot of flavor, a lot of taste. The best part about it is the amount of viscosity and amount of flavor that stays. It's not one of them like you want to have to go drink another drink. You can actually sit back and be like, yep, no, that's nice. You know, even after the 2 ice cubes melt, you know what I mean? You can be like, okay.
It's still gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If I was traveling and I'd never seen one of these, this is the one I'd be grabbing. By all means.
1,000%.
By all means, I don't care what part. If there's one in that state,
and it's funny because
you're going camping, you're going hiking, you're going VRBO and whatever.
You're going home. I don't care. This is a buy. This price, at this proof, at this age, every one of these.
Especially the price, you can't really get scolded.
Every one of these, you can't beat these with a stick. No,
$60.
Yeah.
55.
Yeah, I think the most we ever paid was in the mid-60s. It's worth every penny. These will fight with everything else out there that is way more money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than, I got to give it to him, probably Jack. But most people hate Jack. But that single barrel proof to me always wins. And you know what? I'd love to actually.
This one actually, these are.
That's another good one. I got to get another. I got to get another one because that'll be another 130.
But you have to get Stag at the right price. You know, if it's $500, then that kind of defeats the purpose.
I think we did at one point.
A cover and gas?
I think we did.
I don't remember.
Well, we did at the finale when we were drinking them all just to see which one works out, and they certainly did. You know, but
Booker T,
okay.
You know, that's again, you can't find it.
No.
You know, so that's you spend $800. No, I get like 25 of these.
No, again, I can't praise them enough, and we already did. So we're gonna cut this one off.
You do have to go try to find them, guys.
What?
Rumford.
Oh, I know. It's just a certain part of Providence. I did Google it.
We should
just to see what they actually have. It could be a day trip. All right. Well, there you go. This is the Copper and Cask single barrel straight bourbon whiskey. This is the Leyden, Florida one from Burlington Wine and Spirits. Again, thank you for your suggestion. All the people that have gone
100%.
down there and got that. 100% understand why this is going to go. I can't imagine if this doesn't bang in all, against all the blinds that we do. It just carries so much flavor.
It might even be,
and that's a neck pour. So
I know,
I can't
and
wait
it might
to see what it does.
even carrying more than like the Lantern.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's at 140,
Yep.
141, whatever those are.
Yeah,
I know they're totally different flavors, but this hangs on
right
but it doesn't kill you.
But when we did Star Hill beat it.
So
it came off with a better flavor.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So this
low one, which would that would work too.
Again,
that in a while.
Here come the blinds. So we're running out of time. That's the problem. It's already October.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. That's our review. Thank you for the suggestion. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.